What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you are new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. This is Gold Pony Crypto, and so today we will be going over the Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT collection. This is one that I wanted to get into so bad, and I ended up, luckily, actually getting into it, but I wanted to get into it so bad come mint day. Mint day ended up being a Sunday morning, approximately 10 a.m. open to the public, which was the exact same time that I was going to church. So God first, always, that's what I put on my Twitter profile. So I didn't end up actually getting into the mint on that mint day. So the following weekend then, the Cosmocraft team was holding a giveaway for everyone who purchased Cosmocraft on that recent drop that they had. I actually got 2 of them, so I was super hyped about that. I love that NFT collection. By the way, staking starts for that with a 10x multiplier on Cyborg Swap within a day or 2 at this point, at the time of this video, so definitely be on the lookout for that. You can also stake your Cosmonauts as well. But anyways, they actually ended up using a random number generator to pick a few different prize winners. There was 3 winners for Cosmonauts, there was 3 winners for the Cosmocrafts, and then there was 1 winner for an Treehouse, which, of course, I somehow got lucky and won. They used a random number generator going by the Cronos addresses that actually purchased the Cosmocraft NFT from them, and then they posted it on their Discord, and I had to look like 10 times just to make sure. I was like, there's no freaking way this is my Cronos address, and it ended up being. So then I went into Abyssus Bay, I looked under my NFTs, I was like, no freaking way. I was in disbelief. It was absolutely amazing. So before we actually get started, let me show you the Mad Meerkat Treehouse that I ended up winning from the Cosmonaut team. I'm going to be looking down at my phone here. Rank 2018, so it's definitely one of the lower rankings, so that's pretty cool. Sky Aurora, I love that trade. That's probably my favorite trade on this thing. I've always been a huge fan of Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights, that I never get to see being in PA. I am pretty up north, but I'm not that far north to be able to see the Northern Lights, so I thought that was pretty cool. Green Octopus, you guys can see that wrapped around, 9% trade there. There's a swing, 6% of them have that. It's made of a walnut tree, which is kind of cool for me because I was actually in a tree club in college, which shows you how much of a dork I truly am. And ultimately, it's just an absolute brilliant piece of art. So huge shout out to the Mad Meerkat Burrow Decorator. MMB Decorator is her Twitter profile, because this art is just absolutely insane. You can tell there was so much work that went into that, and it certainly did not go unappreciated. It is wonderful. But anyways, before we get started, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. Please do your own research, but let's go ahead and get started. And so let me first start by going over some of the specs, so to speak. Total supply is going to be 10,000 tree houses. Pricing for the mint, ETH mint, again, I'm looking down on my phone to make sure I don't mess this up. If you owned an Ethereum Mad Meerkat, you were put on a whitelist for a price of 599 Crow. If you owned a Crow Mad Meerkat, you were put on a whitelist for 685 Crow. Then the public sale, which was open on that Sunday, was open for 845 Crow. And continuing on with these specs, because it gets absolutely ridiculous here, the ETH mint sold out in under 1 minute. It's pretty darn quick. Crow mint sold out in under 3 minutes, and then the public mint sold out in under 15 minutes, and that was an additional 4,000 NFTs that sold out within 15 minutes, which is just absolutely ridiculous. And of course, all of these Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFTs are now available on Abyssus Bay, so be sure you check them out. At the time of me making this video, they are the #2 collection. And actually, I checked my phone earlier today for the floor price just because I was curious. It was 3,000 Crow. Now, maybe 12 hours later, I checked my phone again just now before making this video, and it's 3,990 Crow, so it jumped up approximately 1,000 Crow within that short amount of time. So now sitting at approximately 4,000 Crow for the floor price. I'm not even talking about all the rare traits and everything else. But so anyways, now I'm going to actually pull my computer up here, and I'm going to share with you guys the Medium article that they put together, because this explains it a heck of a lot better than I ever could. And then we'll go into my final thoughts after that. And so the foundation behind our Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT is the very testament of this philosophy. The NFTs that we chose to own in our personal collection represents a combination of choices made by no one but yourself. Think about the reasons behind why a certain NFT of yours is your favorite. There will be a myriad of different reasons in which no individual will share the common set of rationale, and that's exactly why your unique set of considerations is why you feel that your favorite NFT represents you. In life, the choices we make represent who we are. NFTs by nature are designed designed to be avatars for us. This is exactly how an NFT becomes a meta identity, where you own the power to choose who you want to be, and this begins with our first deliverable of the Treehouse NFT. Owning an Treehouse NFT will grant you access to your own personal gallery, where you can feature any Cronos NFT that you own, further emphasizing the concept of personal. All NFTs in the Mad Meerkat Treehouse are presented in frames, where in the future users will have the option to upgrade when we release more designs of frames, allowing you to customize the way your NFTs are presented. Additionally, holders will have their own personal address for your gallery, whereby others can view and appreciate your collection. We are also building towards having like and comment functionality that can only be accessed by Treehouse NFT holders. Think social media in Web3 fashion. This is the first step towards communicating with each other around the world in a decentralized manner. Let that sink in. That is so freaking amazing. We figured that your meta identity should not be limited by just one NFT. You should have the power to decide which set of NFTs represent who you are, how many NFTs there are in this collection, and how they are represented. This utility is our immediate priority and will be delivered soon after the mint. Also, all Mad Meerkat Treehouses can be staked on MMO for 1.5% amplified boost in MMO yields when you stake your LPs, which actually they just recently bumped up to 2%. So Medium article is slightly outdated at this point, but 2%, that's pretty cool. For clarity, only Crow Mad Meerkats get 3% amplified boost in MMO yields when you stake your LPs. Putting the moon in the rear view. From stage 1 of Mad Meerkat, we learned that we have the means to make more, embark on bigger adventures, and be more daring, more mad essentially. Initially, what we thought would take a year or two was built in 2 months. We realized that we would need an objective that we would find significantly complex and hence challenging to execute. Growth cannot come without adversity. If we are consistently playing safe and orbiting within our means, innovation will not result, and for us, this defeats the entire point of starting Mad Meerkat. I was actually just saying this exact thing the other day before even reading this article. That's why I got out of VVS, because their innovation is just so slow. So I would personally much rather put my money into Mad Meerkat or Cyborg Swap or something like that. But our second deliverable for our Treehouse NFT is thus purposefully ambitious with significant challenges already identified in our analysis. It will take much time, but the team is mad excited for this adventure and we are committed to make this happen. Aside from existing as your own personal gallery and Web3 social media, the Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT will eventually have another staking utility built on top of it. Yes, was the one who introduced NFT staking to Cronos, and since then many other projects have followed suit with their own forms of it. Our future staking utility will once again be the first on Cronos. Say hello to Mad Bucks, token symbol MAD, our long-term deflationary utility coin that will now form the foundation on which future Mad Meerkat NFT ecosystem will be built on. And so total supply for this new token is going to be 5 million, which actually is a fairly low supply. Liquidity and team reserves are going to be 20% of that. NFT farming is going to make up 80% of that. Token usage, 80% automatic liquidity acquisition, 15% burnt, and 5% royalties. Here's the best part. If you were to go and stake your Mad Meerkat Treehouse, holders can stake their Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT to farm for 1 MAD a day. And I'll get more into those price predictions that I found on Twitter, what people were thinking that MAD was going to reach as far as a dollar value, because that's pretty interesting as far as, you know, it sounds like 1 MAD a day isn't all that much, but when you check out these price predictions, it certainly could be. But anyways, for Mad Cat specifically, you'll be able to stake your own Crow Mad Meerkat NFTs to earn an extra 10% more MAD. All whitelisted Crow NFTs can be staked on our Mad Treehouse platform to earn more MAD as well. And this is the part where I'm really excited about. And that's part of what drew me to Cyborg Swap, is because you can stake tons of different NFTs within their decks, and so it looks like Mad Meerkat now is branching out beyond just their own, which is good to see as well. Stake your Crow NFTs to earn an extra 3.5% more MAD a day, max of 3 staking slots, and some additional details about the tokenomics of MAD. Only 5 million MAD will ever exist. 10,000 per day minting rate, which makes complete sense because there was 10,000 NFTs and they're giving 1 out a day, plus max boost of 30% equals 13,000 MAD per day, which gives us a runaway of 300 days. Mad MMF farm will be set up to earn MMF. 1 times multiplier, estimated $230,000 allocated per month. 2.76 million in MMF for Mad holders annually. And then they got kind of a roadmap later on in this article. It says further down the road, Mad will be used to mint Mad Sacks. Mad Sacks is an NFT that contains accessories and parts that can be equipped on your Crow Mad Meerkat NFT. Do you see where this is going? Each Mad Sack will contain randomized set of accessories that can be sold on secondary markets, kind of like the Cosmocrafts did, where you had to assemble 3 different parts to form a random Cosmocraft. That was such a cool concept. And it sounds like Mad Meerkat is kind of taking a page out of their book there. Mad Cats can then go onto secondary markets and buy and sell accessories according to their preference. You will have the power to choose the accessories to equip onto your Mad Meerkat, therefore further building their Mad Meerkat NFT into a truly one-of-its-kind version of you. The platform will be built to facilitate the equipping. All versions of our Mad Meerkat NFTs are art, and we have no intention on burning the original Mad Meerkat NFTs upon equipping. Moreover, identity is one that is dynamic in nature, therefore we will also build in a toggle function where your NFT exists as either the equipped version or the original version. Wow, I don't remember reading that before. That's pretty cool. Once again, giving you more power to choose your meta identity. Undoubtedly, this is extremely ambitious, costly, and probably painful journey, but the only way forward is to be mad. All right, a couple more sections here, you guys. Mad Meerkat, the next frontier. While building Mad Meerkat Treehouse, we realized that breeding is now a viable option. Our team has also confirmed that building it is feasible, and we have also decided on how the breeding mechanism will be should we decide to go ahead, but Mad will definitely be necessary in this process. That being said, this remains unconfirmed for the time being, and the NFT space is one that is highly dynamic. Totally agree with that. Mad Sacks will take some time upon delivery. We will assess the situation once more. Breeding will only execute if the conditions for it are prime. In the very last section, seatbelts on for all. The Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT is our way of celebrating all of the Crow fam. As long as it is a Cronos NFT, they will be featured in this gallery, a feature that is designed for inclusivity. We are one Cronos, and this is how we are going to make it together. Once again, welcome to the Treehouse Stage 2 of Mad Meerkat Burrow. Mint details will be announced very soon. As always, enjoy the madness, ladies and gents. All right, you guys, so I got a lot to say about this. Ultimately, in the end, I think the Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT collection will be easily the #1 collection on Abyssus Bay, surpassing its own NFT being the Mad Meerkats. Reason being is because with this treehouse, you actually have a gallery, which you can't say for the Mad Meerkats itself, because they're not a place, I guess you could say. But so now let me circle back to that 1 Mad per day token that you get for simply holding a treehouse. And so I'm looking down at my phone yet again because on Twitter they had a little giveaway where everyone was guessing their Mad prediction by the end of the year, mostly by the end of 2022. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a price prediction and then multiply it by 365 days a year here. So if we were to take, let's say Mad is worth $5 by the end of the year, you multiply that by then 365 days a year, you are going to get a total return of $1,825. The equivalent of that is going to be approximately 4,500 Crow. So that essentially pays for the price of this particular NFT right now that is currently listed for 4,000 Crow if Mad were to hit $5. And so again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just tossing out some numbers. Now, let's double that because there were a lot of guesses for a $10 Mad as well. And so obviously just double everything. That gives you a dollar amount of $3,650, approximately 9,000 Crow at its current price. And again, this isn't even taking into account the price of the NFT that you can go and sell it for as well if you wanted to. But if you're getting this much back, you might as well not even sell it because it's obviously worth just hanging on to. But again, that 5 million total supply is extremely low. That, and you're going to have your own personal NFT gallery, and I'm sure everybody who has in Mad Meerkat Treehouse is pretty addicted to Cronos NFTs at this point, myself included, of course. Another thing they said they were planning on doing is giving out your own personal address to enable functionality like people being able to like and comment on your own treehouse and your collection inside your treehouse, which I think is an amazing idea yet again. So overall, needless to say, from day one, the second I saw this announcement was going to happen, I was a huge fan. I totally lucked out there being able to get actually one of these Mad Meerkat Treehouses. So again, big thanks to Cosmocraft team. I'm so lucky that I got my Cronos address chosen for that, so that is pretty darn cool. But anyways, let me know if you're going to be picking up a Mad Meerkat Treehouse NFT, or if you already have one, in the comments section below. That is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on social media for different cryptocurrency updates. Be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification button if you're into crypto.com, Crow, and Cronos. That is what we do here on this channel after all. Do appreciate you guys watching more than you know, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay gold.